Open up the options page by selecting the three dots in the top right-hand corner and then choose Settings in the list. Then navigate to the Speech menu. At this point, choose Speaking Voice. On this page, you will see that Speaking Voice is split into voice providers and on-device voice. You will have chosen an on-device voice when you first set up Grid for iPad. As mentioned earlier, the on-device voice is important if there is no internet connection. The on-device voice can run offline and is usually one of the voices which comes automatically with Grid, or it might be an iPad system voice, which is set up in the iPad settings. To set up your ElevenLabs voice, choose Configure under Voice Providers. Here we have the option of ElevenLabs or Speak Unique, which is another personalized voice banking provider available on the market. At this stage, choose ElevenLabs and Connect. Similar to Grid 3 on Windows, you will be required to enter your API key. At this point, I have it preloaded to my clipboard. For instructions on how to find your ElevenLabs API key, refer back to the instructions for Grid 3 on Windows. Right-click and paste your key, then select Connect. You will need to read through the Data Privacy Notice, and if you are happy to proceed, select I agree. Select Voice and you will be presented with all of the voices which are preloaded into your ElevenLabs account. This page looks a bit different to how it looks in Grid 3 on Windows. Here the voices are split out into different tabs. Any personal voice recordings, whether they are professional or instant, will be shown under the Personal tab. Any pre-made voices downloaded via the ElevenLabs website will be under the Community tab. You can listen to how a voice sounds by selecting it. It will automatically play a sample of the voice. Once you are happy with the selected voice, use the ElevenLabs link at the top of the screen to navigate back to the main voice settings page.
Imagination is more important than knowledge.
You will now see that the voice is populated with the chosen voice. There is also a test button here. The advanced page is similar to the one described previously for Grid 3 on Windows. On this page you can change the voice model if required. Note that the default model, which is 11 Multilingual version 2, works best for most languages and accents. You can also tweak the stability, similarity and style exaggeration. Navigating back to the main voice page again, you can listen to any changes with the Test Voice option.
Imagination is more important than knowledge.
The final setting to discuss is the Use Online Voice toggle. If this is toggled to off, it will show as grey. This means that your speaking voice will default to your on-device voice. If this option is toggled to on, it will show as green. This means that your speaking voice will default to your ElevenLabs voice. You might wish to use this if you are somewhere, like a train or a hospital, where the internet connectivity is unreliable. At this point, you could temporarily turn off your ElevenLabs voice and rely on your on-device voice.